So good afternoon, everybody. I won't make this too long because, as you know, I can be super long-winded. So I already know that about myself. I'm good at rambling and, um, just going on and on about a particular topic. So I'll make this short. But I wanted to share this because probably maybe somebody needs to hear it or whatever the case may be. But I just want to say that it's okay to go inside. And when I say that, that means it's okay to disconnect from social media, um, people, or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever you think you need to disconnect from. I am, as you all know, I'm a Libra. So we pretty much have to keep things pretty much balanced. So I'm pretty good at that. Like I know when to kind of disconnect to recharge. I know when to reach out. I know when to do what I need to do, so that I can be my best. Um, Sometimes I think a lot of people don't know how to do that. Um, Sometimes you don't need more exposure, you need less. And I feel like a lot of people they're suffering in some way, and the first thing that they do is that they get online and they put everything out there. And sometimes that's okay, depending on where you do it. I feel like if it's in a group and it's in a forum and there's a lot of people talking on a certain subject, whatever the case may be, that's fine. But when you're putting your business out there, um, just know that you subject yourself to get ridiculed and laughed at or whatever the case may be. And if that's your thing, hey, that's your thing. But for me, um, when I'm going through something, I don't run to the internet. I don't run to whoever. I deal with it through spirit, and that's just my way. But my point is that you have to know when to disconnect, take a break, recharge, regroup, um, do some mind strengthening exercises, and then come back. Because the worst thing you can do is to have a meltdown publicized. Um, Nowadays, I think people don't know what to refrain from sharing and what to share with the world. And that's something that I don't think is discussed often, because when you put something out there on the internet, it can't be taken back. Your page don't belong to you. um, the content you post on your page doesn't belong to you. Once you put that out there, it belongs to that Facebook or whatever form, social media form you're on. So once you put something out there, it's out there. That's it. You can delete it, whatever the case may be, but someone may have screenshotted it. Someone may have we don't know. You don't know. So, me and my coworkers, we have this conversation all the time, and he says that once you put something out there, it's out there, because the internet works like writing something in pen, not pencil. So once you put that out there, people read and they make whatever perception they make about you is there. And sometimes, and some people say, well, I don't care what people think about me, blah blah blah. But in some instances, you probably should, because when you put something out there and it can affect your livelihood, that can be bad. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry, I had a little interruption, but I just didn't know if one of my coworkers was coming to talk to me or whatever. But anyway, once you put something out there, you don't know who is gonna see it. You don't know who is gonna come across. You don't know what perception is gonna be made of you. And I feel like it's good to have some type of personal boundary for yourself and filter. Um, And that goes even on the lines of how you portray yourself in certain pictures and different things like that. Um, that's just my take. You can take it or leave it, you know. But for me, and as I've grown, certain things I don't want put out there. I don't want people in my business. I don't want people to know my personal business. I hardly ever tell anybody, even my family, my personal business. If I'm really truly going through something, I either go to spirit, or I probably have one other person that I feel like I'm gonna talk to about something personal, you know. And um that's that. So I just say, be more mindful of what you put out there and what you put on the internet and what you present in regards to yourself, because it can come back and haunt you later. It may not affect you right now, but if you have like kids and you have, especially if you're a mother, and certain things that you put out there about yourself, and don't put anything out there that you wouldn't want your kids to see. You know, um, like I said, as I grow, speaking from myself, as I grow as a woman, it's gonna be a lot of changes with what I do in regards to social media, and there already has been a lot of changes that I've made in regards to how I interact with people, what I spend time on, what I put my energy into, and social media is kind of taking a huge back seat. Um, you won't know all of my business, you won't know certain things, and that's how I keep my space protected. So, so that's my spiel. Feel free to leave comments, questions, whatever. Um, but I'm just not gonna be big in the social media world unless it's something spiritual that I'm talking about. So I hope everybody has a great day, a great week, and feel free to leave me a comment. Have a great day.